Hello YouTubers, before we start the video I'd like to tell you all about Audible. Raven and I listen to Audible all the time when we are working, or driving around town doing chores. Also I love listening to Audible to help pass time with that morning walk, so give Audible a try. They have different types of memberships. When you do join you get one free book every month, and plus you get to keep the book forever, and they have every kind of book that you can think of, from science fiction to romance to horror. Basically they have every book A to Z and you can think of, so give Audible a try today. And one last quick note, Raven and I are in no association with Audible whatsoever. We just like to let you guys know about this great service. Thank you for your time, and back to the video.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. You are watching Raven Review. I am your host, Raven, and today we are going to be talking about The Vampire Lestat, the second book in the Vampire Chronicles, written by Anne Rice. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything, roll the spoiler clip. Okay, so The Vampire Lestat. It's a very interesting book because it's basically it's two freaking books, and at the end of the book it freaking japs your ass. Now, for you people that don't understand what the word jap is, it basically means it's a sudden end. It's not like a dun 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 kind of thing. It's just, it ends and you're like, what happened? I want to know more, and it just ends. So with that said, I'm going to get into the story, the actual book itself, the story of the Vampire Lestat, and some of the events that how I say the book and stuff like that are going to be in misorder. I'm just letting you guys know that. That way it doesn't really ruin the book for you guys, just to let you know. So, the Vampire Lestat, like I said, it's an origin story, so we'll do that first. Lestat was born around somewhere around like the 1750s, somewhere around that area, and eventually he gets the name of Wolf Killer because he kills a pack of wolves. And then he meets Magnus, who turns him into a vampire, and commits suicide. Doesn't teach Lestat a damn thing. And just for you guys to know, Magnus was a alchemist vampire. So he took the power, the vampire power, from another vampire, which I don't believe it's named. That vampire's named. So he unnaturally became a vampire and then bestowed that power upon Lestat. Eventually he comes across Armand, and I believe they're called, what, the Sons of Satan or something like that. They basically believe that they're creatures of Satan, that vampires are evil and some weird shit. So yeah, whatever. He eventually shows Armand that no, you're not some weird creature. You also are introduced to Lestat's first lover, Nicholas, and what happens to him and the events that occur with that. There's also a part with his mom, I believe, where she gets sick, and she's Gabrielle, I think her name's Gabrielle, and turns her into a vampire. And all this happens around like the 1780s, somewhere around there. So, which is kind of ironic because we're going to go forward, and Lestat has created a like hard rock band. Not metal, but hard rock is how it's described. And he is basically woken up a vampire, an ancient vampire named Akasha. And him and his friends are they kind of fight off the other vampires that want to basically harm Lestat. And I believe you're introduced to a reporter. I don't remember her name right off the bat, but Lestat grows somewhat of an attachment to her, like he does. And then the book pretty much ends like that. It, like I said, it just kind of ends. And I don't want to ruin too much of the book, because I think everyone really does need to like actually read these books and enjoy them and stuff like that. And I'm going to treat all the Vampire Chronicles like this, where I give you guys bits and pieces of the book. Generally, I just kind of go through the entire thing and tell you guys and like completely ruin the fucking thing. But I'm not going to do that with Chronicles. So, my overall thought on the book, it's a really good book. I do enjoy it. There are parts where the dialogue, not the story, but the dialogue, Lestat is just rambling. And it's the only issue I've had with Lestat, and I will constantly say it probably in every frick review. This ongoing pompous Lestat. I love him to death. He will always be the main character, and I get that. But my God, can that man just rabble on and on and on about himself and the philosophy of, or ideology of his life. Yeah, just, it's amazing. I do understand why he is the way he is, though, and I understand why the book portrays it, especially with his father and Magnus, just kind of like, here are these two like father type characters, and they could give two shits and a fuck less about Lestat. They think he's just basically some girl boy that never amounted to anything. So he didn't have any like real male role models whatsoever in the book. And if you read the book, you'll realize that like he just doesn't. So yeah, what I would rate this book as, buy it. It's a great book. I really did enjoy it. I have two versions of this book to show you guys how much I actually enjoy it. I've got the audio version, which I got from Audible, and then I actually have a physical copy, and both are worn to high hell because I listen to them or I read them way too much, or sometimes I do both. I actually sometimes like I'll put the audiobook on and like just kind of follow along in the book. So it's something I do. But overall, yeah, you guys definitely need to check it out. And yeah, that's the Vampire Lestat. I hope you guys all enjoy the review. Please don't forget to give somebody a hug. It may change their day, may change your life. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you for listening to my babbling. Adios. Bye.
Thank you for watching Raven Review. Please remember to push the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when a new video has been posted. Also, don't forget to like or dislike the video you just watched. Then you can be a awesome person by sharing this video with all your friends on your social media networks. Have an awesome-tastic day and thanks for watching.